Now, remember back in August this year, after Queensland had shut its border again, there were all kinds of serious medical cases being reported in northern New South Wales, which were being ignored. Ignored by those in the Queensland Health Department in charge of that callous and dysfunctional exemption process, and ignored by South East Queensland hospital executives who presumed that the Queensland government was not budging on allowing anyone from New South Wales into the state, even for an emergency. And in the middle of all this ridiculous parochialism and hard-heartedness, the Queensland Premier delivered this memorable edict.
People living in New South Wales, they have New South Wales hospitals. In Queensland, we have Queensland hospitals for our people.
Lovely, wasn't it? Annastacia Palaszczuk completely ignoring the fact that we are Australians in need, not defined by century-old border classifications, and it completely dismissed the fact too that Queensland's large hospitals are situated in its southeast corner near the New South Wales border, while New South Wales' best hospitals are 10 hours away south from those in northern New South Wales. Well, thank heavens for the grown-ups in government, specifically the New South Wales Premier, Gladys Berejiklian. Earlier today, as 3 separate fire fronts threatened property and lives on Queensland's Fraser Island, the Fire and Emergency Services Department needed additional help. With 17 aircraft dropping water on the fire already, firefighters needed more. And have a guess who was only too happy to help.
Today, I'm advised that we're getting the assistance of the New South Wales plane with our LAT plane to do some extra targeted water bombing. This is a very serious situation on Fraser Island.
Yes, it is very serious. New South Wales added its big gun water bomber to the fire effort on Fraser. I'm told both states' fire commissioners had a discussion about the possibility, and it was signed off on by government. Because you see, in an emergency, borders mean nothing. We are all Australians. The New South Wales Rural Fire Service large air tanker, the Marie Bashir, left Richmond during the morning en route to Fraser Island. If only the Queensland Premier had the same commitment to Australians from outside her state, some of those New South Wales people who needed help in August might not have suffered as much as they did.